Hey, Xbox Nation. Welcome to X Vlog episode number 6. This is Double Barrel Gaming, and I am your host, Mr. BoomStickXL. Now, if you are new to the channel, I humbly request that you consider subscribing. We are so close to hitting 10,000 subs, and it has been a dream since I started this channel way back in 2017. But if you are already subbed to the channel, I again request that you hit the like button once you're done watching today's new video. Now, on today's X Vlog, we're going to be asking the big question. Has Ninja Theory become Xbox Game Studios' elite version of Naughty Dog? Now, to be able to answer this looming question, we need to go back a few generations to see what games put the Xbox first party studio on the map. And listen, of course, when I do these videos, I do the research. And as of today's video, Naughty Dog has produced 14 titles since its first release of Kung Fu Chaos on the OG Xbox way back in 2003. And they currently have two Xbox Series X exclusives in active development. But I wanted to focus on the over the shoulder third person story driven games that they are known for. And the first game in that genre, if you will, was Heavenly Sword all the way back in 2007, which was exclusive for the PlayStation 3. Right after that, they followed that with Enslaved Odyssey to the West in 2010, and that was a multiplat. If you missed that game, it's enhanced on the Series X. I highly request you go and play it. It was fantastic from start to finish. After that, they teamed up with Capcom to reboot the Devil May Cry series with DMC. And that came out in 2013. That also released on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And of course, it released with some controversy. A lot of people did not like their rendition or character changes that they brought to Dante. I happen to really enjoy that game. And if you like Devil May Cry and you seem to have missed out on it, I would definitely give that a shot. Now, from there, they released Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice in 2017. And this was a PlayStation 4 exclusive, very similar to what we're used to with Sony's releases, especially in their single player games. Eventually, it came to the Xbox One and even was ported to the Nintendo Switch, which I don't know how they did it, but they did. And of course, the two games that they have in active development that are exclusive to Xbox are Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we were first introduced to in the Game Awards of 2019, right along with the Series X, completely shocked the world. One of the biggest reveals, I think, in the Game Awards history. And just this past December, at the 2021 Game Awards, we got over 6 minutes of gameplay, actual gameplay, and that was confirmed by Jeff Keighley himself. And the other title they're working on is something that they've never done before, but it is going to be a horror title called Project Mara. Now, these are two active titles in development, and of course, I don't know when they are going to release, but man, when they do, I believe not only are they going to be high meta rated games, but I think they're going to be enjoyed by millions of Xbox gamers, and even the media will have to tip their mohawk to Ninja Theory. Now, all of these titles tell incredible stories. They have characters that are memorable and offer high caliber graphical styles often seen on the PlayStation. Now, considering the size of Ninja Theory, that currently has 104 developers attached to the studio that was originally founded in 2000, it's pretty incredible when you look at the size of Naughty Dog. Now, we're going to get into that because, of course, with these types of videos, I love to do the research. So when I'm talking, I don't sound like a boob. Well, let's talk about Naughty Dog for a second. When directly compared to Ninja Theory. SIE's Naughty Dog currently houses 569 employees, and which, by the way, increased their dev size by 6% in 2021. Now, the talent that Ninja Theory currently has is, in my opinion, extremely stacked, to say the least, and puts them in the top 5 of the current 23 first party studios. That, of course, again, is my opinion. Now, this is what I find to be extremely interesting and also very telling. Ninja Theory has 465 less developers than Naughty Dog, and their IPs are the same or a comparable size and scale. When you talk about graphics, you talk about character development, you talk about depth of story. Ninja Theory is, in my opinion, the diamond in the rough for Microsoft, who, again, I believe sits at least the top 5 of their first party developers. Again, that's my personal opinion. Now, before I get to the second part of this video, I have to once again pose the question, which I hope that you will drop a message in the comment section once this video is posted and it's live. My question is simple. Has Ninja Theory become the Naughty Dog of Xbox Games Studios? And folks, my answer to that is, well, absolutely. But look, like I said, this is a two-part video because when you talk about Ninja Theory, a lot of people don't know how they were able to produce Hellblade 1. And I found, thanks to Xbox.com, the top 10 facts about what went into bringing the world Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. And after doing the research for this video, I was completely blown away on how they pulled it off with such a tiny budget and a team of 20 developers. So let's go in order and start with number 1. The award-winning actor who plays Senua in Hellblade actually wasn't originally an actor at all. She was Ninja Theory's video editor who was as a stand-in for technical tests. In her first ever acting role, Melina Juergens went on to win a BAFTA for Best Performance. I mean, talk about using what you got. She's not even an actress, and she completely knocked it out of the park. Here's fact number 2. Senua's guide in Hellblade is an old scholar called Druth. The skull he wears on his head was actually a real animal skull found by creative director Tamim Antoniotis when he was walking his dog. So a prop in the game was literally a real skull found while walking his dog. Absolutely incredible. Here's fact number 3. When Senua hears a chorus of voices in a particular part of the game called the Sea of Corpses, these are actual voices of the entire Ninja Theory team recorded during a company meeting. I mean, that is pretty cool. Here's fact number 4. A couple of the team members created the Hellblade kart racing mode. Of course, it never made it into the game for obvious reasons, and the only remaining trace of it is a GIF that you can find during this article. It's hilarious. I mean, to think that they were going to put a kart racer in there and they cut it. Thank goodness they did, because it would have been terrible. But here's fact number 5. To make Senua's costume that she wore in the mocap sessions for the game look battle-worn, one of the artists let his dog rough up the material samples before they were scanned and turned into actual game textures. I mean, again, talk about really using what you got. Now, Melina Juergens, this is fact number 6, played the role of Senua, but her combat was performed by a mocap actress called Chloe Bruce. She's also, if you didn't know, Daisy Ridley's stunt double from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I mean, that's star power. Here is fact number 7. Ninja Theory has a development team of around 104 people, but Hellblade was created by a small team of just 20 people or developers. And to consider that not only did they win multiple BAFTAs, considering that if you put the game on today, it looks absolutely incredible. It's pretty hard to believe that only 20 developers made that game. Here is fact number 8. With a small budget, Ninja Theory couldn't afford to go and shoot performance capture for Hellblade's cinematic scenes. Instead, they converted their boardroom into a makeshift performance capture space using a variety of materials, including wardrobe poles. Again, now that they have the Microsoft bank rolling them, what we're going to see from this studio is probably going to be leaps and bounds of what we expect. They again, I didn't mention it before, I'll say it now. They are currently hiring once again. Now, they didn't specifically say what they're hiring for. This could be to help finish off Hellblade 2, or this could be, of course, an unannounced project, which wouldn't surprise me in the least if they were working on. But here is fact number 9. After the release of Hellblade, the team created an Acolytes trailer. Rather than including impressive quotes from press reviews, like in trailers that we mostly see online, the Hellblade trailer was created from fan screenshots and touching messages received from the fans. And you see, this may not be the biggest fact for you, but it's the biggest fact for me because, like Microsoft, they seem to have the pulse of the community, and I love that. Taking the Accolades trailer and making it from fan captures really does tell that they look, they listen, and they read our comments. So, of course, be nice, folks. And here is the 10th and final fact about Hellblade 1 that you may or may not know. Senua's blue war paint was actually a cheap supermarket face pack applied to Melina before she was scanned and transformed into a digital character. I mean, it wasn't even actual Hollywood makeup, it was from a supermarket. Folks, listen, if this doesn't get you excited on what we have as an Xbox first party studio making games, honestly, I don't know what to tell you. But again, before we get on out of here, I gotta ask the question once again. Has Ninja Theory become the elite version of Xbox Game Studios when you compare them to something like Naughty Dog? And my answer is yes, but I want to know what your answer is. Have you played Hellblade? Are you excited for Hellblade 2? I mean, you can see by the screen in front of you that they do know what they're doing. And this was recorded and captured on my personal Xbox Series X, which, of course, with the enhancements. But my goodness, this game released in 2017, and look how gorgeous this is. Well, all I can say is, first and foremost, I want to thank you for taking the time and, of course, being patient with me. I know this video was supposed to release last week, but the holiday was just too much, and I had so much to do with my personal family stuff that it got buried. But I am going to try and release one more of these. And I'm currently writing the script. I'll save that. I don't want to ruin the surprise of what that's going to be about. But I think you're going to dig it for sure. Okay, again, my name is MrBooMStickXL. This is Double Barrel Gaming. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video about Hellblade 1, Hellblade 2, and of course, Ninja Theory. And I'll say it again, If you are new to the channel, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing and, of course, hitting that like button. This is Mr. BoomStickXL signing out, and I will see you all in the next video.